So, it says, you are the holder of a beautiful gift. You have the potential to be of great service to your community or humanity at large. More than a skill or talent, there is a special quality you bring to this world. It's effortless and innately yours. You may be a deeply compassionate listener or a radical advocate against social injustice. Whatever it is, when you're an embodiment of your gift, you'll feel lit up because you're in alignment with your spirit. Step into your authenticity. Help raise the collective. There is a perfect place for everyone. I've seriously, literally the shadow aspect, dogmatic, aloof, detached from reality. I did think of him. I thought of him when it said, there's a special quality you bring to this world. It's effortless and innately you. And I was going to record, but at the same time, it's such a personal experience. And such a personal experience, I want to also respect. Kelly, this one's for you. This video is for you. Oh no. And I want to continue this reading, so I don't know if I'm going to look at every single definition, but at the bottom of the deck is hurt and heal, Chiron. I'm going to just leave it because I also don't want to look up hella definitions right now, but the deepest wound, a teacher of wisdom, a spiritual injury, a healing journey where you develop empathy and heal others, self-acceptance. I accepted recently that I'm a very deep feeler. We are a very deep person. We really don't want to project onto people. We don't want to attach or delude oneself. We don't want to get mad at people, and it doesn't mean we won't have boundaries. It just means that we're letting people be. And I'm realizing that, especially with reflecting upon what kind of injury I suffered from ending things with Sebastian, because that was my most recent romantic experience, and I'm recognizing that I don't think about him because there's nothing to do about the situation. I realized that the moment we were on that phone call, and I know I remember it a little too clearly, to be honest, to say that I've been healed enough in this point in time. Because being around Rome and feeling so much and not wanting it to be limerence, and not even forcing myself really, but also just not it was a little bit of trying to experiment and see if there are other great things out there, and then at the same time realizing no, I do know how I feel, and I don't think he feels the same, because then he wouldn't. That's not true. With self-compassion, explore your shame. And once you do, practice owning it and even loving it. When shame releases its hold, you are left gloriously whole, perfectly imperfect, radiant and wise. You soar above your pain and develop self-acceptance and empathy for others. Wear your bumps and bruises with pride. Invite others to do the same. When you're at peace with yourself, your gaze softens. How healing it is for us to be seen in its entirety. You are a healing force. Your wound is your superpower. And I'm really learning that. I'm learning that by me accepting that wound of feeling hurt when she said that you're too much and that she can't be around me because of that. It's an act of sorts. It's a performance. It's us also accessing different parts of me. I don't want to dumb myself down. I don't want to shroud any parts of myself, but at the same time I'm realizing it's not right almost. It's not just to push upon another perspective when someone's not open to it. So itchy. My god. My shoulders seriously. Like, I know how I feel, right? I just wasn't willing to say it, honestly. Because I also don't believe that that is what was supposed to happen. I already like him. And I also understand I like the idea of him. And so that's why I wanted to meet him, and I rushed the process. Tried to force the connection. I got confused because he just didn't come forward. He never initiated, and I keep pretending like, like as if I'm letting a guy do that. I literally I don't let them. there was a deep habit that I'd been practicing where I fuck up my pace for guys. And I'm finally feeling what it feels like more consistently to be around people who respect my pace and my timing and my questions and my cluelessness and my ignorance and my stubbornness, my pride, my ego, my fears, my vulnerabilities, my depth, my talkativeness, my silences, everything, literally, every part of myself. And I'm really just I just really desire it. I desire things so strongly that I'm like, it must be done. And that's so not true. This might be with something that I want, but it's not what I need. And I know that. I do have to teach myself though, because it do be getting kind of out of hand, not gonna lie. Like the aloofness, the avoidance, the aspects of myself that are being reflected within this person that I'm not accepting. But I clearly reflect. I clearly do that. I do the same thing. I avoid situations, I avoid people, I avoid conversations, but at the same time, I'm stepping out of that. It's the karmic cycle of me stepping out of that. Damn, this thing is so bad. Jesus. And I'm really done grieving it. I'm done grieving. I'm done releasing. But this was the last time, truly, that I'm going to choose someone who doesn't choose me. And I don't mean that in a way of like, oh, you have to do it like this, blah, blah, blah. No, I literally mean like, I'm learning. I'm gonna take my time stepping away from these people and places and moments, truly just moments. Like I'm just learning how to discern. My God, it's so fucking itchy. It's so fucking itchy. And I don't want to itch it, obviously. Okay, that feels nice. Oof. Oh, that feels so good, actually. That's why I do YouTube. To show every part of myself. Because every single moment is valid and present. It's literally here in this moment. And like, people can only witness you. Not only can they delve the depths as deeply as they've delved themselves, they can only see you in moments that you present yourself. And that's why I love YouTube. That's why I love these videos, because I'm like, every moment is a moment that I want to share. I'm not ashamed, but I do hide. There's some things that are so hidden within me that I'm like, oh shit, that's there. That's really fucking there. This is a very, I was like, maybe I shouldn't post this, but I think I will with the timestamp. Because I'm so relaxed. I'm so just me with me. And that's what my videos have always been. I recognize that. It's just me talking about me, because of one, yes, I do feel like being shut down so much during childhood has taught me that I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. And that is such a clear reflection of what just happened recently with Romar. I got so triggered. I was so ashamed and guilty and regretful, and I haven't felt like that in quite a while. I'm like, literally, did I like him so much as a person that it hurts this much? Yes. I will organically just say that yes. I want to be friends. I wanted to be friends so badly that I was willing to hurt myself, and that's scary as fuck. It's like I really don't deserve that, but he doesn't know how I feel, so I'd like to have a conversation, but he doesn't want to have a conversation. That's fine for you, but it's not fine for me, unfortunately. And I had to accept that, and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, damn, I really want to be friends with you guys. But I do feel like I'm being pushed away in a direction that is better, more perfect for me. I'm gonna pull cards for myself now. Universe, what would you like to say? What would you like to say? It's like, if you don't want to hear me talk, trust me when I tell you, I will utilize the fuck out of my platforms, out of my creations, out of my spaces that I've been cultivating. I've been fucking on shit. I've been on shit for a while now. I've been on different accounts of Instagram. I've been on YouTube, OnlyFans. I've been on fucking TikTok. I've been on journaling. I've been on I'm trying to read more, but it's like I already have had these things, and the fact that I haven't acknowledged that they have been there for me is just interesting. Well, in a different way. This is just in a different way. I'm willing to light my own path despite all the darkness. I love so deeply that yes, it can go into a little bit of psychosis. Not gonna lie, I saw this post today and I was like, why is that so real? It was like when you like someone, or when having a crush on someone is like the same symptoms of having psychosis, and I was like, bruh, that's so real though, because like genuinely I don't understand, but I do know like this is just love, and just choosing love is also to choose myself despite sending love towards someone. It's like, no, I'm not gonna keep putting myself into detriment type vibe. And then at the same time, it's like there's so much female rage, repression, so much imaginations, like dreams and like ideals, and like just there's just a lot. There's a lot, and I'm willing to let it go in the physical like aspect of it, and that's why I've been practicing abstinence too. It's like genuinely. I don't know. I see so much potentiality. I see so much in people. I see so much because I've seen so much of myself, obviously, but like, it's so obvious, it's so evident. There's something so special. There's something so special. And it does suck when they don't realize or acknowledge it or admit it or observe it or witness it or want to admit it. It's like, why are you... Yeah, that's the one thing where I was like, bro, you self-deprecating yourself is just actually mind-blowing. It makes no sense to me. It's like, okay, you don't understand how great you are as a person. Like, shut the fuck up. Alright? Like, literally, sit the fuck down. I will show you. And then it's like, no, they get uncomfortable. They're like, this is too much. And like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, okay, then now I actually have to fucking leave. Because why the fuck am I gonna surround you with me? Like, why am I gonna surround my environment with you when it's like not reciprocated? Definitely my Leo rising's coming out right now. I'm like, I'm great. Why don't you understand that you're great? Fuck. And it's just so fucking real. It's like, I will be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry, you're lit as fuck. Okay? And it sucks, yes, to think so little of yourself. There are moments that I do too. Okay, I'm a fucking person. I have ego, I have fears. But then I always redirect and I always bring myself back. Because I'm just like, that is so fucking ridiculous. That is actually so fucking ridiculous. Like, people are funny. Humans. Like, truly. That's why I speak to her. I speak to Maddie all the time in these communions because I'm like, you are literally the only physical being that I could talk to like that. And now I'm just going to continue to do that, but, share it with people and see if I connect with someone at some point. Someone who's completely different. Yes, completely a different person. It's not going to be the same. I'm not looking for her in another person. You can't replace her. That's how I know that I value life, is like, I genuinely am irreplaceable as much as you are irreplaceable, and as much as she was irreplaceable, I still feel her. I still feel her all the time. Sometimes I do grieve her physical being, not being on this earth, alive. I was like recognizing that I freak out. I freak out because I want to talk to someone so badly, because who knows when they're gonna go? Who knows whatever happens in life? You never know when someone's gonna go. And yes, you can have this blind ignorance that we're all gonna live until we're like 80 years old and all that shit. But in reality, I'm like, you don't know that. I don't know that. That's why I want to make the most of this moment. And I heard that someone was talking about me and said that I like move too fast. And I was like, there are times that I do rush myself. That is definitely true. But if anything, it's not about me. It's that our paces are different. And I'm not here to waste my time on this earth. And I know that time's a construct, but my presence is so fucking valuable, valid, valuable, and precious. And also very fragile. I'm only scratching around it, but it's so itchy. I don't want it to get infected because it's such a big tattoo. Like, damn. Yeah. I think the biggest thing is just truly to be in that Empress energy, because I do want to align with the masculine divine. It is going to take some practice, but I'm getting better. I mean, I've been practicing it, so it's like I'm getting so much better at it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for these blessings to come in my life, you know? Like, where's my watch? Whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to learn what it means to be spectrosexual to me. I want to learn what it feels like. And I've been doing that, and it's been so good. Like, so good. I can't even, it's that light that enlivens my life. And I'm just like, damn, I feel so alive. I actually feel so alive, and I'm so grateful. Because mourning and grieving Maddie during that period of time, I really didn't want to be alive. That was probably the worst feeling that it's ever gotten to. Because there are times, yes, when I was growing up as a teenager, but that I do not feel like that was just about me. It was more of like a blaming victim mentality. The grieving death of a being that I was planning on seeing. As a Capricorn Mars and a Capricorn Moon. It just hit me and I was like, wow, you're gone. You're literally just gone. And that's why I refuse to stifle my light. I absolutely stubbornly refuse, because if she's not here and she can't shine her light upon people's lives, I will take the fucking torch. I will light my fire with her fire that is left and that she is consenting to give me, and I'm going to fucking do this shit because I'm so sick and tired of doing that. I'm sick and tired of hiding myself. I'm so sick and tired of hiding myself. And then now I'm learning, like, oh, actually, you don't deserve me to express that and experience that around you. You are literally making me feel like I'm fucking invisible. I'm fucking, like, worthless. You're making me feel that. And then at the same time, I'm like, no, I'm actually making myself feel that, because I'm putting myself in this situation around people who are obviously not going to show up like that. They're not going to empower me as much as I empower them. That is, as unfortunate as it is, that is what was, right? The past doesn't exist anymore. So who knows how they're going to show up the next time I see them. Who fucking knows? Because all of these things are passing. And why would I define myself by a fleeting emotion? First of all, feelings are not permanent. But the intention will always come through. It will always shine. And when I say impermanence, I mean there's flow. It will continue to evolve if, like, I put my attention and presence into the experience, right? So it's like, why would I put my time and presence and mental thought, anything, why would I involve myself into emotions that are so negative that it's like, I don't need to decipher it, I don't need to intellectualize this. I just know that I feel like shit and I'm done feeling like shit. I will speak up for myself, and yes, I do need to regulate myself and also process so that I can be, like, cordial, right? Like, respectful enough that I can talk in a peaceful manner. But sometimes I'm so fucking mad. I'm like, no, fuck that. If you're gonna be passive aggressive with me, fuck that, okay? Fuck your passive aggressive and, like, ignorant tone. I'm talking about so many different people, by the way. This is not directed towards, I mean, it is directed towards a specific experience, but, like, own your bullshit, right? There's trauma, there's conditions that we were given and embedded within us. We were programmed. We're human beings. We're intellectual as fuck. We're at the top of the food chain, but at the same time, we are children. You know, I recognize that, like, yeah, I was a manipulative. Fuck, why does this sound so weird? Manipulative. Nice. Manipulative. manipulative fuck. I was a manipulative fuck, and I know that. That was what I was. I blamed people. I had to stick up my fucking ass. Control issues, anger issues. Didn't know how to express properly without projecting, trauma dumping, but also not trauma dumping because I never really talked about those things. I was very avoidant, anxious also, but also very avoidant because I was in my masculine energy and was trying to protect myself to the best of my abilities. So that's why I participated in competing with others and then started comparing myself, and so therefore my self-esteem was so fucking low. Because I listened to all the negative things that people would say about me, that I wasn't good enough, that I was too much, that I was a bitch, all those things. And I listened, and I took it in, and I learned my fucking lesson. I learned my lesson, and then karma came back. And when she physically attacked me, and I thought about it in hindsight, I was like, you know, it's not that I deserved that, but it is karma. I was receiving divine retribution for what I had done to her. And that's why I broke the chain, and I was like, I can't welcome you in my life until I feel safe around you. I'm sorry. You are a precious little being, and I wish you the best. But unfortunately, no, you are not welcome in my life. Because my body does not feel safe around you still. And that's trauma that's stored in the body, and I know that. And so that's why when I'm standing around him and I can't step any closer, it pains me. I want to hug you. I want to kiss you too. But there's a lot of fear. I fear revealing myself in such a vulnerable, soft state and having that person reject me in any form. I fear you not liking me. I really fear that. And I know these things, I just don't fucking admit them. I don't talk about it, I don't admit it, I don't know how to word it. I get so nervous when I'm talking to him. I'm like, what the fuck am I even saying? So annoying. I'm literally so annoyed. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel embarrassed, I'm cringing. And then he's just like looking at me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Like, this is why I practice abstinence. Because I'm just like, why do I keep liking these guys who do not like me back? Like, my judgment. Holy shit. And so that's why I'm like, I just need the bruh to come up to me. And then I totally didn't do that. And then look what happened. Yeah, man. Good shit. Good shit. I want to support Alex, but I'm also was a little afraid that I'd see certain people there. But honestly, I'm just gonna go to support him, and then I'm gonna dip to do some art stuff. But you know, this is gonna be the new format, you guys. Like, I just want to like talk and be calm and peaceful. I don't want to feel like I have to say something specific in order to post. That's so stupid. But no, seriously, I really want to like this bruh. Like, I'm so obsessed. I need to chill. I know, okay? I know that I like the idea of him because I don't actually know him. That is why I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to text him. I'm not going to initiate conversation. I'm not gonna initiate anything. That's the only thing. I just need to create and focus on myself. Like, genuinely, it's been so fun. And also aligning my thoughts to make sure that I'm not going into an ego trip as much as being self-deprecating. Opening my mind up also to the possibility, so remaining, my heart chakra remaining open. And, you know, really being so for real, just being focused. Being so focused on like what I'm capable of doing as well. So it's like, yeah, there are parts of myself that want to initiate certain things, but I want it to be like a little dance, a little play back and forth. Yeah, I do have things I'm letting go of, and it's really nice because like detaching from it has been such a fucking important part of my whole process, so that I can make space for creations. Anyways, thanks for watching and listening to this one, because this was a very personal thing, so I'm literally just gonna put the timestamp, because fuck like doing all those things where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna put it in caps so that everyone can see it. What is that, marketing tactics of YouTube? Like, Jesus Christ, we're gonna pioneer some shit out there. I'm just gonna push whatever I can about my own forms, my own formats, my own development. Bro, this candle is like looking so cool right now. I want to show you. Look at that. Oh, it literally formed just now. That's so cool. We'll blow this out together. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is me, Kai, on my spiritual journey. You know, I'll name it that. This is me, Kai, on my spiritual journey. And then put the timestamp. That's so perfect. No fucking description, because I'm like tired. I don't want to make this so complicated for myself. I don't need to do it any other way except my way. My way, and we going on that highway, because we be on that bike. I'm seriously gonna manifest that fucking bike. I already have it in my heart. It is here in my body. It's just the physical manifestation that's coming in, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get a Honda 250cc. I don't know what year. I kind of want an electric one. I also need to do more research and learn how to actually do proper maintenance on a motorcycle. I want to do that. I want to be a biker girl. I am a biker girl, totally am, but I'm also really soft, like Tesla girl. I'm a Tessie girl too. I don't like just whatever. Anyways, bye guys.